Candace, they've got to work through Skylar. She's got the pull-up cooking. She's dialed in.
Clark to the rack! Stevens averaged a career high last season while playing with the Sparks. Boston, bully ball inside.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Picks up the dribble. Inside, Boston puts it through. Clark, right to the rack. Took it around her back. Clark rifles a pass to Boston for two.
Guys told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from up top. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass Boston.
Caitlin Clark steps onto the court and instantly puts pressure on the defense. The moment she crosses half court, defenders are forced to pick her up because of her incredible shooting range.
Clark has deflected. Boston got it back. Clark, long range. Yes! Clark driving. Oh, beautiful feed. Boston put it in.
Trying to find some space. Goes reverse style.
To Clark. 5 on the shot clock. Clark driving, blocked by Koulibaly. Oh! Clark pushing the tempo for Indiana. Clark fading away. Got the roll. Clark got it back from Boston. Clark over to Boston. Mid-range. Money. Got her own one-hand pass to Boston.
As she checks into the game, the defense immediately changes its formation, with defenders waiting near half court instead of the three-point line. Clark smiles, calmly receives the inbound pass, and begins directing the offense. She dribbles patiently, reading every movement on the floor.
From all over the floor. Clark penetrating. Post feed. Boston. Oh, beats the clock!
Up and up by Taylor. Clark to Mitchell. Over the head pass. Takes in the fifth.
Crashing the glass by any means, and then just no one home on the backside.
Wearing them today. I can't see her saying that.
Transition lock, Mitchell.
Clark. Oh, spinning to the rim.
7%. But the best time sometimes is an inside-outside kick to get going.
Boston!
Definitely taking that golden advice. Recently being the first WNBA player that has recorded consecutive 20-plus point rebounds.
She steals a pass near the top of the key, races down the floor, and finishes with a smooth layup before the defense can recover. Moments later, she pushes another fast break, stopping suddenly behind the three-point line and knocking down another long-range shot. The crowd rises to its feet, amazed by her confidence and shooting ability. Her passing continues to impress throughout the game. Clark constantly scans the floor, recognizing openings before anyone else.
Oh, look at Sophie Cunningham coming out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound. Indiana has 10 of them tonight, and Boston cashes in.
Interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three. Circling around, looking for help. Shot clock down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays down. It has been a lead all season long. Beaver had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
There's that drag screen.
Bouncing for Boston. Boston lays it in. It's a 2-point game.
Clark driving it all the way down for the easy lay.
The opposing team immediately adjusts by sending 2 defenders toward her. Instead of forcing a difficult shot, Clark welcomes the pressure. She calmly splits the double team with a smooth crossover and attacks the middle of the floor. As the first half continues, Clark begins controlling every aspect of the game. She changes speeds effortlessly, mixing explosive drives with patient ball handling. One possession ends with a soft floater over a taller defender.
So when Caitlin goes off the ball, typically she comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang!
Clark, oh, beautiful find! Mitchell finishes! The no-look pass in the... Clark feed inside. Mitchell with the reverse.
It's usually loud, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in, and one. Caitlin Clark. No whistle there. Van Loo thought she was fouled. Here's Clark off to the races, ahead for Wallace.
Perfect.
Clark from the blind side. The steal and a bucket. Lexi Hull doing it all on that defensive possession. Clark. Oh! From another stratosphere!
Clark trying to shake Wickham. Step back is good. In the mid-range. Up stat from a shooting slump Steph Curry went through. She said that made her feel a lot better. That pass will as well. Right on the money to Mitchell.
All the hours that she's spent perfecting her craft.
Retreating, firing, and hitting.
So she can do that.
As the game progresses, Clark's elite court vision becomes even more noticeable. She sees passing lanes before they fully develop and consistently delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be. Whether it's a no-look pass through traffic or a perfectly timed assist to a cutting teammate, she creates scoring opportunities that few players can see. Her basketball IQ allows her to control the flow of the game and keep the defense under constant pressure. Late in the fourth quarter, the intensity rises, the score is close, the crowd is loud, and every possession matters.
Change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down.
As Clark directs traffic. Clark lobbing it in. What a find. And Boston the finish. On a season high 6 made threes. Hull will fire and hit.
And creating some help somewhere and then kicking it. Here's Johnson to Clark. Fires for three. It's her first one of the night.
Just down by 2 at halftime and back-to-back looks.
McDonald trying to use that Boston screen. McDonald inside, Mitchell hangs, lays it in, and a foul!
Late in the game, with the score close and pressure building, Clark becomes even more focused. She wants the ball in her hands during the biggest moments. The crowd gets louder, the defense tightens, but her confidence never changes. She dribbles at the top, studies the defender carefully, then makes one quick move to create space. Caitlin Clark's game is built on fearless shooting, elite playmaking, and complete confidence. She controls the pace, creates opportunities for everyone around her, and delivers in clutch moments when the pressure is highest. Every time she steps onto the court, there's a feeling that something special is about to happen, and more often than not, she delivers unforgettable highlights that completely change the game. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment from the brightest stars in basketball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.